Hi, this is Mrs. Gregg again. I wanted to talk about how to make a dilution, and specifically I'm looking at practice problem 2 on the Making Solutions practice worksheet. Alright, when you make a dilution, we're starting with what we call a stock solution. So say that we have bought, say we bought a jug of hydrochloric acid. Bought it directly from the manufacturer, and that hydrochloric acid comes in a concentration of 12 molar. And remember, that would be the same as 12 moles of HCl per liter of the solution. And that solution would be the water combined with the HCl. Okay, this is what we call a stock solution. And let's say that for the lab, 12 molar is pretty concentrated. Let's say that in the lab, whenever we're doing an experiment in class, that we need something a little bit more dilute. And so we want to dilute this down so that we have 500 milliliters of a 0.35 molar solution, which is a whole lot easier on your skin if you drop it on yourself. Won't burn a hole in you. Okay, so let's figure out how, if I want to take the stock solution from the original bottle and I want to make something we can use in the lab, how do I figure out exactly how much of this stock solution that I'm going to need in order to make what we're going to use in the lab for you? Okay, so the equation that we use with these dilution problems is the molarity times the volume is equal to the molarity times the volume. Okay, so the molarity of the stock solution, I'm going to write stock here, times the volume of the stock solution is going to equal the molarity of my dilute solution times the volume of the dilute solution. And with this, we want to solve, in this particular problem, we want to figure out what volume of stock solution we need. So I'm going to rearrange that equation. So volume 1 is equal to M2V2 over M1. And then I'm going to substitute what I have based on the problem. So according to the problem, the molarity that I want to achieve is 0.35 molar. And remember that molar means moles per liter. And then I want to multiply by the volume of that dilute solution that I want. And I wanted to make 500 milliliters of that. I'm going to go ahead and turn that into liters. So that's 0.500 liters of solution. And then on the bottom here, I need to put the molarity of my original stock solution, which is 12 molar. And remember that molar is moles per liter. Okay, so now I'm going to double check, make sure that all of my units cancel. Okay, so the moles cancels with the moles, the liters with the liters, and I'm left with liters up top here, and that's what I'm solving for, is the volume. What volume of stock solution do I want? And whenever I solve that out, I get 0.015 liters. And to make that into something a little bit more manageable as to how we're going to measure it, that would be 15 milliliters of stock solution that we'd need. And that would make sense. You would, if we have a very concentrated stock solution, this is 12 molar, very concentrated, it would take a teeny tiny amount, that 15 milliliters, and then you're going to dilute it in enough water in order to make a final volume of, what do we decide on, 500 milliliters here, of that 0.35 molar concentration. Okay, so a teeny tiny amount here would make sense because that's a very concentrated stock solution. And then you can always go back and you can multiply these out. You can substitute the numbers in, multiply them out, and make sure that each side agrees with itself to make sure that you have a correct answer. Okay, I hope that helps, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.